as well, and actually is super fun. It's decently easy to build, to be honest with you, depending what team you're using, but also free to play. I mean, it's not fully free to play. It's the Fire series. I'm gonna show you as always the runes and how I'm using her, and also I'm gonna show you the a replay as well. Not exactly free to play because she's a 4-star, but we have been getting so many scrolls during collab that if you put the rate up, you should be getting the 4-stars Fire series. There's no way you're not gonna get her. So it's pretty much free to play. I've been using her. Honestly, I've been lucky and I got the Win series as well. And I tested the Win series, not too bad. I think the damage is not the best, but also I think she's not too bad actually. I think she could use a little bit buff, but I've been liking more the Fire series. Yes, I have been liking more the Fire series. I don't have the water one, so I cannot say anything about the water one. Good thing about the Fire series is she awakens into crit rate, so it's easier to build her faster. And also, if you get as much crit rate as you can, afterwards she gains extra crit rate because of her speed, and she gains, if she's above crit rate, she starts gaining crit damage, meaning more damage onto the opponent. So that's nice. Win series does not awaken into crit rate, so it's really hard to build her faster than Tableau. My Tableau is around 290 now on Violent Wheels, so it's pretty hard. Now let's have a look at the Fire series stats. I don't actually, she's out here, and I'll show you the rune in RTA. I haven't used her much in I haven't used her at all in PvE, to be honest with you, but I wanted to test it in RTA. Now actually, wait, she doesn't awaken into crit rate. I was lying. Dofle is lying, but still the passive lets her gain crit rate, so you don't need too much crit rate on her, especially if you're using Asher that gives her speed buff. She's gonna gain even more crit rate, so you're gonna gain more crit damage. You know, it's easier. You don't need under crit rate on her. If you do get under crit rate on her, it's good because she gets even more crit damage at that point. But yeah, the base stats now, almost 10k at HP, that's okay. 800 attack, 527 defense. Oh my god, 106 speed is not bad though. Skill 1 does actually have a glancing debuff. Is that 50%? It is a 50% chance of landing a glancing debuff, which is good when you fight those unicorns. To be honest, glancing debuff can be annoying. It depends how lucky you are, because if you glance even a fire monkey and the monkey actually glances, then it does a lot less damage. I don't have it fully skilled up because I can't summon any more series. Skill 2, attack the enemy 3 times, inflict damage proportional to your attack speed and enemy's max HP. So the tankier they are, HP wise, the more damage you're gonna do. Now the passive is what makes her, in my opinion, pretty good. Your crit rate increase in proportion to your attack speed, so the faster you are, the more crit rate you gain. Additionally, if your crit rate exceeds 100%, your critical damage increases by the exceeded amount, which is really good. Then this is just for guild content, so it's not gonna help in RTA, but it's always good because you can try to use that in Siege, in guild content. I don't think she's great for that though, but yeah, that passive, it makes it usable. The wind one doesn't gain any crit rate, so it's really hard to build her faster than Tableau for me. And you need under crit rate, otherwise you try to ignore with skill 2, you miss the crit, and now you have a win series in the match that didn't do anything and probably gonna die straight away. So yeah, anyway, Fire series as of right now is built like this. She's on 91 crit rate, and she does get to 100, and she gets crit damage because she definitely goes above that. So you're probably gonna get around plus, I don't know actually how it works, but definitely gonna get some more crit damage. Now she's on speed crit damage attack on Swift Blade, I'm pretty sure, and just focused on speed attack. The accuracy is not needed, but I usually use this on something else. I think I use this on Claire usually, but Claire, I don't know, I gave up on Claire to be honest with you. And then crit damage, and then yeah, obviously just crit rate, attack. I definitely need to grind that. Definitely need to get at least 10%, and then that is the slot 6. I tested that with better runes, but then I changed the runes, I re-runed her, but I didn't want to de-rune other stuff, so I gave her runes that are decent, but they're not my best runes. And then crit damage is more, enemy HP is good. Additional damage on her is not bad, because obviously she has multi-hit on skill 1 and skill 2, but I do still think crit damage lines are better. The skill 2 crit damage, skill 1 crit damage is more, crit damage is less, and so on. Now we're gonna have a look at one of the matches we had, and I'll let you know. I'll let you see what she can do. I've used that before as well, but I couldn't find another replay. So let's have a look at this one. She did pretty good, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she did. Obviously, there is a Nikki here, but we don't get the speed buff, so she doesn't get the crit damage from that. But look at this. Hold on. Animation is really nice to start with, and then 18k. 18k. That's overkill. Yeah, she does have the attack buff, but she doesn't have the speed buff. With that shear, with the speed buff, she does similar damage. She does around 13k. So you don't need attack buff, but if you get speed buff, she doesn't do 18. She's probably gonna do around 13 and a half. But yeah, definitely that Cardinal is dead. Then she gets stunned, of course. To be honest, Cian did really well in this game, but the Fire City does definitely good damage. Now they got lucky with the stuns as well. They stunned the Fire City, they stunned the Nikki, which was gonna be the healer, of course. But yeah, it is what it is. Now the good thing I like about this is the Fire City doesn't outspeed the Vanessa afterwards. And I'm mentioning this because I use Theo a lot, and Theo, when Vanessa defense break, Theo squall kills something, gets speed buff, you can't do that again, because then the Theo is gonna lap the Vanessa because of speed buff, sorry, that he gains because of the squall of the crit. Siri doesn't, or like if I'm using Ashe, they both get speed buff, and you know, so that defense break. And then did we go for him? We did. So 7k, 7 plus and 6.9 on an Artemiel. Artemiel though is high defense, pretty tanky unit. Also he did strip, or like I think Miles or him did. No, he stripped her attack buff earlier when we killed the Cardinal. So damage is less. Obviously we don't have the speed buff, so the damage is still less. But 7k per hit, not bad on an Artemiel. Obviously he procs as for Cian and so on, and then you know, even without speed buff, I would say, without defense break, it's not really worth it to use her. But with the speed buff or attack buff, she does okay damage. 4k. I mean, then we glanced on him, we still managed to kill it. But yeah, it's definitely better if you use a defense break at least. And now we do attack with the defense buff. Again, we don't have attack buff, we don't have speed buff, but 6.5 and 7.5, that's decent amount of damage. That's 14k without speed buff and attack buff, so that's good damage on that. And then we move on, we keep on moving, we bomb it, and then skill 2 without speed buff and attack buff. It's not gonna be hitting for 18k like he hit the Cardinal by 11.1, and then more, even more. So really good damage. I do like this unit, not that hard to set her up. You just need that defense break. If you have a speed buff, she gets crit damage, so she does more damage. If you get attack buff, obviously she does more damage too. Guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know in the comment below, guys, if you have any question. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.